Mr. President, I thank you for convening this important meeting and for Germany's strong commitment to the Women, Peace and Security agenda, and also for the leadership that you are taking during your membership in the Security Council as non-permanent member. I would also like to thank the various briefers for their detailed and comprehensive statements. My delegation also aligns itself with the statement delivered by the Distinguished Permanent Representative of Canada on behalf of the Group of Friends on Women, Peace and Security. Mr. President, in May 2000, the first deliberations of the Women, Peace and Security agenda took place in Namibia, giving birth to the Windhoek Declaration. At the time, Namibia realized that the international community needed to properly take into account the role of women as serious stakeholders in peacekeeping, peace-building, decision-making, and mediation. The Windhoek Declaration formed the basis for the drafting of Resolution 1325. In October 2000, Namibia was President of the Security Council and successfully oversaw the unanimous adoption of this historic 1325 resolution. Our desire at the time was, in essence, to see more women in peacekeeping, decision-making, and negotiating positions at both the national and international levels. Mr. President, national action plans are the embodiment of Resolution 1325. These plans are vital. They are a tool for states to implement their commitments to the Women, Peace and Security agenda and to detail their actions and obligations under the Security Council Women, Peace and Security resolutions. As of November 2018, 79 member states had national action plans. While we recognize that many member states are implementing Resolution 1325 without NAPs, we encourage them to set up national action plans which will help ensure structured implementation, follow-up, and evaluation of Resolution 1325. Namibia's National Action Plan is forward-looking and incorporates emerging issues, trends, and threats to peace and security, such as climate change, cybersecurity, and trafficking in persons, while also looking at how these issues impact the overall Women, Peace and Security agenda. The effective implementation of and accountability for the National Action Plans requires a monitoring and evaluation plan and a robust coordination mechanism. The Namibian government will ensure that the monitoring and evaluation plan and regular reporting is undertaken and documented to realize the objectives of the plan. So, President, in the aftermath of the adoption of Resolution 1325, we saw a shift towards a growing awareness and a move towards mainstreaming the involvement of women in areas related to peace and security. The 2018 report of the Secretary General on Women, Peace and Security noted the increase in the number of women deployed as contingent commanders, as well as the fact that several missions have female police and military peacekeeper networks and military and police gender advisors. Despite this, the representation of women among military troops and police officers remain unacceptably low at 4% and 10% respectively. The report also issues a stark warning that these numbers are at risk of further decreasing in the coming years through the imminent downsizing of several peacekeeping missions. Namibia is playing its part in ensuring that women play a greater role in peacekeeping operations. The Namibian police officers, correctional officers, and military officers are currently deployed in 3 peacekeeping missions in Darfur, in South Sudan, and in Abyei, with a number of qualified female officers included. In December 2018, we achieved the Department of Peacekeeping Operations target of 15% of women participating in peacekeeping missions. We encourage all police and troop contributing member states to strive to achieve this minimum target. Mr. President, Namibia is currently hosting the 3rd Women, Peace and Security Focal Point Network meeting. This is, in fact, just concluded an hour ago. A communique on this meeting will be circulated to all missions at the conclusion in the next day or so. Mr. President, I am happy to announce that Namibia intends to establish a Women's Peace Center which will focus on national, regional, and international conflict resolution and management activities, as well as aspects of mediation and negotiations. The Center will further focus on capacity building by providing workshops and pre-deployment training for peacekeepers while contributing to the maintenance of peace in general. In this regard, we call upon the international community and our developing partners to support the establishment of the Center. To conclude, Mr. President, I would like to remind members that next year the international community will celebrate a number of landmarks. The 25th anniversary of the adoption of the Beijing Declaration and Platform for Action, and the 20th anniversary of the adoption of Resolution 1325. In the lead up to these anniversaries, I encourage member states to take stock of the limited progress that has been achieved and to look to the future. These anniversaries should be an opportunity for all of us to redouble our efforts to ensure that women are adequately represented in peacekeeping, decision-making and negotiation positions at both the national and international levels, as was our desire in 2000 when Resolution 1325 was adopted. I thank you.
Thank the Ambassador of Namibia.